Hey Hayden, it looks like we're starting the second match here, and we've got what appears to be the Furbo Pandas versus, I don't even know. But we're looking at the mid fight right now, and Hildrift here has gone to the mid fight slightly faster.
Yeah, when TF2 crashed, carry on.
Yeah, so did mine. It crashed during the mid fight. Okay, sure. We are going to do a cast without NESTV. This is going very well.
Let's go.
The control point is being captured.
Okay, so Hayden, the Furbo Pandas were Div 1 last season. I'm not quite sure of the name of the other team. If Beach could help me out here, if he's watching, that'd be fantastic. But how do you think the Furbo Pandas will do, considering they've got a lot of Div 1 experience?
Yeah, I mean, they are a strong team, and I've seen them play before, and I do feel like they're going to do well. But, I mean, it'd be great to watch it, but apparently TF2 feels the need to crash.
Yeah, I think the STV made both of us crash.
No, I'm back, alright, we got this. So we do see, I believe, Furbo Pandas, are they on blue? I don't even know. It does seem like Furbo Pandas are going to be on blue, because they have a player called Furbo, and that makes sense, right? But we do see the Uber coming in from the red team. We see Anak jumping in to try to take out the soldier. A lot of Furbo Pandas players are going to go down, but they do manage to cap the point. That was exciting.
So, what's the score right now? Is it still 0-0?
No, it's 1-0. I believe Furbo Pandas did just take the first point, and we're going to be going on to the second mid-fight of CP Granary of the ESA Day 1 Day Cup thingy. It's good. Are you back in yet?
Yes, I am coming in. Why don't you take over the mid-fight, please?
Alright, so we're going to see Hildreth getting here, just spamming over a few stickies, trying to do a bit of damage to both scouts, but Hildreth is taking a lot of damage themselves, so we are going to see stickies right underneath their feet, but he does manage to get out of that. And it does seem like he's going to be rotating around the left-hand side, taking a lot of damage from the scout, though, and he does get taken down. Sid and some call-on smiley face thing, soldier, for the red team does go down as well, but both scouts go down. It's just Rock and Zoob up for Furbo Pandas right now. And it does seem like the red team are going to be able to get it. I don't even know the red team's name.
Yeah, I'm getting that soon when people reply in Steam PMs. But right now we do see the red team capping mid. And they will be having this point with ease. I don't believe the Furbo Pandas have a medic, and this should give red team yard and probably second. Yeah, probably second unless something terrible goes wrong.
Yeah, we see a full Uber charge from Dicker, so it does seem like they are going to be pretty safe. We see how high is the sky coming up from drop down, going to be sneaking up behind him. Really interested to see if he can get anything done. We do actually see the Uber coming in from Dicker, but it didn't actually get much done. They are going to be trying to push on to last. We see how high is the sky getting up behind the medic. Medic going to be going down, doing some nice plays, taking down the scout as well. Will get the Demo Man. He shoots one rocket at the Demo Man, but the Demo Man doesn't actually go down, and somehow he gets out of that, and it allows his team just to be able to push back out. That was some incredible plays by How High is the Sky on Furbo Pandas right now. We just see the down man up though for the red team.
Yeah, you can see the Furbo Pandas already pushing the left side of yard right now. There are some traps being set by Red Devil Man. That's death, but it won't really help right now. You can see Hildrift there jumping onto the crates. And wow, the Furbo Pandas did manage to turn it around when they did have a disadvantage. It should be turned down. Should be at their last right now if red team played it right.
We see a spy.
Yes, we can see Sid there from red team going spy. He knows he needs the pick right now because Dicker has a 60% disadvantage. And where is he actually? Should we get him?
He's sneaking up behind the med. He's gonna get the medic. Oh, he misses the stab. The medic has full Uber. So close to dropping that Uber, but he does unfortunately miss that stab. That'd been incredible. And Sid does go down. But that did kind of buy his team some time. I mean, they kind of got distracted by a spy, and now Dick is going to be able to grab that Uber. Even with the player disadvantage, they are going to be much stronger than if they didn't. And it does seem like they are going to be wanting to Uber back into there. Both Ubers have been exchanged. Just a lot of body blocking, really. Not much happening. We do see the down man for Furbo Pandas going down, though, taking a lot of damage by the scout, and they're going to be rotating back up around the top. We see some soldier trying to get the medic, but it doesn't work. And this is still really even.
Yeah, Hildreth there, he got focused pretty darn hard. He didn't really have any teammates to support him, it's just him and the medic, and he did get pushed out into Garage, which is just a horrible little death trap for most players.
Yeah, it does seem like How High Is This Guy is looking to jump up drop down right now, just looking to try and get up there and do some sneaky plays. We're going to see him walking up along this little balcony area up top, and I want to see if he can get any picks. He's going to be rotating background. It does seem like his team is already here, so he didn't really get much done. Kind of a possible waste of time. But it does seem like the Uber percentage for Dicker is much higher. I believe, yeah, the medic for Furbo Pandas is actually down, but Dicker going down to How High Is This Guy? We've seen some incredible plays from him today. Second top scoring for Furbo Pandas.
Yeah, he's doing some really great roam action there. Keeps picking Dicker down, and when Red Team had an Uber disadvantage, it does mean that Ubers are about even right now.
Yeah, I mean, that med pick on Dicker was very important. I mean, that's really just kind of stopped any chance of them really being able to defend this with such an advantage. You see Furbo taking out Sid right there, but Furbo does go down to Death's stickies. And it does seem like it is kind of even, you know, just waiting for a pick that they can really push on. We're just kind of going to be waiting, seeing what happens. The positioning for the red team right now is pretty decent. We see soldiers up on top of that pipe, Demoman looking around the left and the right hand side. Not really sure what the scouts are. We see a sniper coming in. Furbo from Furbo Pandas is going to be able to do some headshotting, so I want to see if he does get any picks right now.
Yeah, you can see that there are stickies up on the left hand door if you're on blue team, and right now Furbo is trying to poke his head through, but Ubers are 100% for both teams right now, and Furbo misses the first shot. He rotates around to right side. Is he going to get anyone? It doesn't look like it. He is being pressured in pretty hard.
Yeah, I mean, any shot he's trying to take, it just isn't working, and he's getting spammed out, as you said, pretty hard right now, so you can't really do much. Anak did take actually quite a lot of damage as well, though, for the red team, so he's going to be waiting a little bit. Both Ubers, as you said, are equal. I don't really know. It's kind of the good old stalematiness of Granary, just kind of waiting for a pick and pushing on it. How high is this guy is going to be peeking up top, though? Soldier been pressuring, or able to pressure him out right now. Still just exchanging rockets, but nothing really happened. Furbo did go down, but so did Zoob for Furbo Pandas. They are taking a lot of pressure, not really looking too strong to defend it, but both scouts did go down for the red team right now, so we're just going to be waiting to see what happens. Furbo's still running that sniper. I really want to see some interesting picks coming out from him. I'm going to be watching him for the majority of this.
Yeah, I personally think that Furbo should rotate up to the top and get a pick. It is a lot easier there. However, it is being pressured by Soldier, which is why I guess... Oh my gosh, Furbo Pandas already pushing. They got impatient. They pushed out of left side, popped early, and red team held their Uber for longer and is popped back. Their Ubers are exchanged, and Furbo getting the hell out of here right now. Smiley face goes down. Hi, is this guy? You're a wizard. And Rock and Hildreth go down. So that is right now on 2 up for the Furbo Pandas, and red team should be able to cap this with ease.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of that impatience right there of, we just want to do something. It didn't work. And we actually see Furbo sitting on this last point. He's the only player alive on his team, but he doesn't manage to get any picks. Kind of strange to see a sniper all the way back there. And, you know, it was kind of that, oh, we're just going to push. We don't have any advantage, but we're going to do it. And, I mean, it works sometimes and it can happen, but it just wasn't likely. And with about 40% advantage for Dicker, it does seem like the red team are going to be able to push onto mid pretty quickly.
Yeah, indeed it does. And yeah, they will have a good Uber advantage right now. And I have a feeling blue team definitely know this, because right now they are sort of holding kind of far back. They've both got equal numbers. And but red team do seem really tentative. Are they going to use this Uber to cap mid? It seems like Furbo Pandas aren't going to let them do anything but that.
It doesn't even seem like they're going to be having to use this Uber unless Furbo Pandas do choose to kind of contest this. It does seem like the Uber is about ready for Furbo Pandas though, so it may look like they want to contest it, but it does seem like they are just going to be falling out through yard. Maybe they'll repush, I'm not really sure what they're doing. One of the soldiers for Furbo Pandas did go down though. That's actually going to be the midpoint to the red team, which I've just been told is some Russian mix team, so we've been told to call them Dicker TV.
Alright, that is a fantastic name for a red team. And Hildreth there goes down, and on that, Dicker TV do pop their Uber because there is no Deadman. Zoob there goes down as well. However, it looks like Furbo Pandas are just going to push right past second right now. And yeah, they're falling all the way back to last.
Yeah, Furbo Pandas did lose their down man pretty quickly in that fight, and Zoob went down a little later after, which just kind of opened up DavidTV to be able to just kind of push in with it. They did take down How High Is the Sky, which we've seen him do some pretty nice plays throughout the game, so maybe he's going to be quite a crucial pick. And it doesn't seem like DavidTV want to waste any time. You see Anak rushing in for the down man and the medic, not really being able to get any picks. You see Anak and the scouts go down, but I don't know how. But DavidTV just walked onto that point right now. They had like 2 players up and they still managed to get it.
Yeah, a lot of Furbo Pandas were really hurt then, and they just got, you know, pressured out by all the spam from DavidTV.
Yeah, and we are going to be seeing the third mid-fight of CP Granary, the ESA Cup, the one-day tournament that you are watching right now on VanillaTV. We're going to be seeing Death get to this midpoint pretty quickly right now. Just going to be trying to spam up some rocket, some stickies even. But it did seem like Hildreth got there just a tad bit quicker, which really just meant that Death lost a lot of damage pretty quickly and wasn't able to do anything. And it does seem like DavidTV are wanting to kind of put some pressure onto this point, trying to get some time on it. We did see the smiley face and just all of players of DavidTV going down right now. The medic goes down. It's just Sid alive and not really sure where he is. It does seem like he has just fallen back into yard, and it does seem like he's going to have to fall back pretty far.
Yeah, during that mid-fight, what happened was DavidTV, they were really quick on getting onto the crates and getting really aggressive. Furbo Pandas played it clever. They played it a bit safer. They let DavidTV get into really low health, and then what they did was they just sent in like their roamers to clean up.
Yeah, and it does seem...
the Uber is already popped by the Furbo Pandas onto last right now. They're getting so aggressive, and right now Dicker goes down, Slonjara goes down, Anak goes down. There is a heavy on point, but he's gonna get focused down and taken easily.
Yeah, that scout's movement was just too much, and it's just Death alive to defend this point, and that's going to be another round for Furbo Pandas. A fairly quick round as well.
Yeah, that was a bit over a minute there, taking it to 2-1. That is the response that Furbo Pandas did. They were like, I can't believe we let you get around 1 second. Let's sort this out. So right now it's 2-1 with 17 minutes left on the clock on CP Granary, and we will be watching the 4th mid-fight. Will you take this away from me, Haydn?
Yeah, I'm interested to see what Hildreth does. I mean, we saw them get to the midpoint just a little bit quicker, and they are going to be able to get there just a little bit quicker as well. Not really too many heals, though, on 66 health. Very weak already, and it's going to be spamming some pipes over onto the crates, but it does seem like Furbo Pandas are going to be able to really put on a bit of pressure onto DavidTV. Hildreth is going to be jumping in for the medic, though, pressuring them out of the right-hand side, though. Some incredible plays, just really pushing them out pretty quickly. Both scouts and the soldier did go down for DavidTV as well, and it does seem like Hildreth is already going to be wanting to push through the yard right now already, just keeping up that pressure, keeping up that momentum. All of Furbo Pandas are going to be rushing through the left-hand side as well, just trying to put some pressure onto the second point already.
Yeah, you can see the odd left-hand side push. You don't really see it that much, but the Uber is popped for the Furbo Pandas in garage there, and the Ubers are exchanged. Right now, there's just the odd Uber dance. Furbo Pandas seem to be popping a lot of their Ubers from Hildreth, and again, he has absolutely no support from the rest of his team. Hildreth goes down there.
He killed himself.
Yeah, he saw the bomb in and he just was expecting it. However, for Hildreth, it looks like the rest of DavidTV did sacrifice a lot of their players, including Dicker himself, because they just got cleaned up by the rest of the Furbo Pandas who pushed in via the other side. So that was kind of good play by them as Hildreth worked as some sort of distraction.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, really good plays, really, and we did see Furbo Pandas be able to grab the midpoint again, and I mean, they got a bit of time onto second, but I don't think it's really going to be enough. We did see all the spawns coming in from DavidTV already, and I mean, it's about a 20% advantage. They do have the advantage, and they could push in on it pretty quickly. It does seem like both teams are going to be looking to build the Uber, trying to make sure that they can defend it or attack, depending on where you're looking at it from. We did see both scouts going down, or one scout from each team going down, which is kind of something that could delay this a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be too much. The Uber for Furbo Pandas is going to be ready, and it does seem like Zub is going to be just standing on this point, getting that Uber, going to be jumping in to pressure out the medic and the Delman right here. He's still Uber, jumping off the wall, going to be focusing onto the medic, forcing the Uber out of the DavidTV medic, or Dicker.
Dicker there only just managed to get Uber in time. He does pop there. Stickies everywhere being set by Hildreth in yard. Zub there taking on Smiley Face with a skill stick. And yeah, right now the Furbo Pandas are free down, and including their medic, and they should be able to cap this easily. Although Hildreth there is spamming the point. Furbo there is spamming the point as well. The point does finally get capped by both scouts, but yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now.
You know, I do see Death and Sid, the only players that were just alive, being pressured by Zoob. But I mean, if Zoob just kind of committed to them 2 players, I don't think he knew how weak they actually were. I mean, Death is still on 69 health, and Sid was even weaker than that. But we do actually see Sid switching on over to the Spy. And I mean, who wouldn't want to watch the Spy right now? Oh, he's stood in spawn. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, he's back to Scout. That's a letdown.
He's checking the medigun of the other medic because both medics went down at the same time. So he might be running crit streak.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like he is, which is kind of something that upsets me. I'd like to see some crit streak today. But we see the Furbo Pandas just going to be able to try spam through yard and really just pressure out the enemy team. That's the one. The DavidTV going to be able to pressure it out pretty quickly. Zoob did actually go down to that though, and apparently somebody just got married, which is annoying.
Yeah, so right now you can see DavidTV holding yard. They're gonna push through garage right now. They've got 100% Uber, and Dicker will get this Uber in time. I mean, not Dicker. Furbo Pandas will get this Uber in time. And right now, it looks like there's going to be an Uber exchange on mid sometime soon. Both Demoman battling out, and Dicker is the first one to pop right now. And Furbo Pandas do pop later, which results in them losing both scouts. And Smiley Face is the next guy to go down alongside Slunjara. But Furbo Pandas are being pressured out right now. Only the medic up right now is being chased. And does finally get taken down by Sid after putting an Uber saw into him.
Yeah, that was a wipe for Furbo Pandas, which just means they won't be able to hold this second point. And I mean, if DavidTV are feeling a bit ballsy, they may actually just try push onto the last point already, but it doesn't seem like they want to do that. The medic is only just about going to be respawning for Furbo Pandas, which puts DavidTV a massive Uber advantage around 70%, which is really going to be helping to push into this last point. And I'm kind of curious to see what's happening. They are building Uber just to try kind of speed it up as much as possible. It does look like they are going to be pressuring up top. They do have a Heady as well, which I'm really excited to see what they do with him. So let's go ahead and look at Smiley Face Cam. Let's see if he pushes in. They are going to be looking to push through the top area right now, and they Uber really early.
Yeah, they saw some sticks on the point. They need to pressure down this heavy rock there really low. Does finally get taken down. How high is the Sky goes down as well. The medic goes down. Right now we are seeing 3 up for Furbo Pandas, and with DavidTV having the heals, will they be able to get this point? They do finally get taken down.
Getting a 3 kill on last right there, just completely wiping up everybody on that last point, and that just allowed them to grab another point or another round to them.
Yeah, so we're seeing DavidTV getting really confident after that first round row by the Furbo Pandas. And it is looking pretty even between both teams. Will we take away the 5th mid fight for me?
Yeah, easily. That's fun. So we're going to see Death get into the midpoint, going to go through the left-hand area, just being able to spam a few stickies right over the point. It looks like they're going to be playing pretty aggressively already. Scout taking a bit of damage, but not enough. Hildreth is very weak right now. And so is Death though, but Death is getting some nice heals from his medic, and it does seem like Smiley Face and How High is this guy going to be taken down. It does seem like Furbo Pandas took the approach of going up on the crates, trying to deal that aggression really nicely, but it doesn't seem to be enough. They're losing a lot of players left, right and centre, but so is DavidTV. They're losing a lot of players and losing a lot of health, and Death is going to be trying to just spam them out of that side area, but they are looking to contest it. Uber is popped from DavidTV as well. Demoman going down, nice shot from Sid onto the Demoman. That Uber was kind of wasted, but I mean, it did keep his players alive.
No, that was a really good play by the Furbo Pandas. When their medic went down, they knew they had to either force the other medic or take him down to ensure that Ubers would be slightly even, and they had have a chance of holding second and delaying the point so that their team can respawn in time to hold second, and that is precisely what they did.
Yeah, I mean, they did it completely flawlessly. It just kind of worked, but it does mean they did lose that midpoint, which is going to mean they have to fall back to second. Doesn't look like they want to be contesting yard at all. How high is this guy is going to be rotating round up to the top area? They're just kind of watching this little area around the side and make sure nothing happens. It does look like he's going to be walking down, drop down, and looking to flank DavidTV, and I'm curious to see what happens. And it does seem like one of the teams did just fake a call, so I'm kind of curious on what just happens out of that. DavidTV holding quite far back in yard, though. Both Ubers are equal right now.
Yes, indeed. I have a feeling we're going to be having some sort of stalematy situation here as both teams wait for a pick. It does certainly look like it, as there's just spam on either side. Hildreth stickies around second are being shot right now. And yeah, you see the normal Granary situation. Furbo there is the first pick. Dicker TV are definitely going to push out on this. How High is the Sky follows him soon. That is some roamers already down, and the Uber is popped there onto mid. Ubers are exchanged on Uber dance. The Furbo Pandas Uber does get flashed around, whilst Dicker TV does single Uber, so it will last longer. And Dicker TV are all the way out at yard again. What? I'm not quite sure what that was.
Yeah, it just kind of seemed like they wanted to push on the second, but they just didn't have the position in, and it was just kind of, oh look, we have Uber, but we can't do anything about it. We do see a scout pressuring onto Dicker though, and it does seem like he's gonna go down. He's on 19 health, but some nice defensive play by Anak right there. Anak just barely being able to wipe up this point and be able to grab this second point, or at least it looks like it is. He does get taken down though. Oh, how high is the Sky's rocket? And it's actually a wipe for Furbo Pandas, and I mean, if they're feeling ballsy, they could push on to last, but the respawns do come in from Furbo Pandas, but they are gonna be trying to get onto the point anyway. Just scout stood on there. And that's 3-2 to Dicker TV.
Yeah, Dicker TV were really smart there. They moved in onto last before Furbo Pandas got their respawns up. And right now we are seeing 9 minutes left on the clock on CP Granary. And are these changing colours? They're changing colours. This is odd.
ESA is following the NA rule set, so it's the best of 2 halves. So that's always fun.
Oh, okay. Yes, it is. Is it? I thought it played first to 5 caps. Looking at the rules there right now.
Let's just go by whatever they do. That seems like the easiest thing to do. So, what do you kind of think like that match is all about? Do you think there was any places that other teams could have like advantagized over the other?
Advantagized.
It's a word, okay?
This is going great. Okay. Well, it looked like that Dicker TV did have the advantage a few times in the first 2-3 rounds, and in the first 2 rounds they didn't really capitalize it. Although later you can see them getting really aggressive, and they did manage to advantagize that better.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of, oh look, we should really start picking it up, and they did do it pretty well. I mean, it was a very close game. There was just kind of some points that one team could advantagize, but they just didn't, and it kind of worked vice versa.
Are we going to make this a word now? Is it going to be like pixeling when we made cockblock a word?
Yeah, it's the thing now. Like, who cares about the word capitalizing? You don't capitalize on advantage, you just advantagize on advantages. But it does seem like some players are being switched out right now, so we are going to be seeing the second half coming in pretty soon on CP Granary. This is the ESA One-Day Cup. This is some Russian mixed group, Dicker TV versus Furbo Pandas. My name is Haydn, joining me is Mia on CP Granary, and this is going to be a brilliant game.
Oh, I see what they did. What they did was Furbo Pandas didn't have their full roster with them. They did have a few, I think it was Mercs or just sub players playing right now, but they have got their Roma sideshow coming in. So
we should see them picking it up. I mean, they did look pretty strong right at the start, and I even predicted that it does seem like they're going to be the stronger team. I didn't know much about this red team or Dicker TV before we started, and I did know a little bit about Furbo Pandas, so I just kind of favoured them. But it does seem like they are going to be able to really possibly pull this back. If they have their full roster and they fully play together, I'm expecting some big plays.
Yeah, they're going to start sometime soon. They've got 6 on each team. We should be seeing this second half start sometime soon. Who do you think is the strongest player from each team, Haydn?
I mean, I've seen, well, How High is the Sky was doing incredible plays, and he's switched on over to the medic now. Like, I wanted to see him play soldier still. I don't know what's going on for them. So Furbo Pandas on the red team now.
Yeah, How High is the Sky was playing Roma in that. Should we call it a half? You're not really meant to have proper halves in this.
It's a half. It's the half is 30 minutes, and then the first half is 3 points.
Yeah, but there were about 14 minutes left on the clock once they stopped it, and you're meant to play whichever team gets first to 4 in one half, and then you're meant to then play second half, which is first to 5. You usually see rules. Yeah, you know them.
But we're going to see the midpoint for the second half coming in. This is Furbo Pandas versus Dicker TV. My name is Haydn. Joining me is Mia on CP Granary, the ESA One-Day Cup. Take it away, Mia.
Alright, so you do see the downman for red team, that's Hill Drift. They swap team colors, does get to mid slightly faster. Does lay a lot of damage on. Sid goes down. Anak goes down, Slagina goes down, Smiley Face goes down, Sideshow or Poop Show goes down in advance, but Daft goes down, and right now you are only seeing Dicker himself up, and he is being chased. Will he be able to get out? Yes. Should be able to get out to his team in time.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a shame that Dicker didn't go down earlier right
Never
there.
mind.
I mean,
He went down.
he goes down now, which is definitely going to put Furbo Pandas a massive, like a bigger advantage, not respawning with his team, and quite a long while until he's going to be back up. But, as I say, this Furbo Pandas are going to be pressuring in with this Uber right now, just multiing their Uber, just being able to make sure that everybody gets their Uber and stays alive. Just Smiley Face up, trying to defend this point, and that's going to be a wipe for the Russian mixed group Dicker TV, and that is going to be the first point to Furbo Pandas.
Yeah, that was a really decisive round by the Furbo Pandas. I think that was kind of Dicker's fault that his team lost that, because if he ran back, what happened was he was being chased and he kept turning around and trying to crossbow the soldier. I don't know why, or he could have hit his kill bind. Either way, his team might have been able to hold on to last, but anyway, we're looking at the second mid fight of the second half right now. Both them are onto mid at about the same time. You can see that Sideshow, it has already gone in for the bomb on the medic. He does get taken down by Anak though, and Zoob there goes down, Hilldrift goes down. Furbo Pandas are in trouble right now. They need to back out of this. Rock goes down. Never mind, that's a wipe for Furbo Pandas.
And not a single player went down for Dicker TV. That was insane. Just the positioning there really worked. And the first time we did see a Slideshow just bombing straight in for the medic and managed to take down a few players. But this time, Dicker TV managed to step it up. And it does look like Dicker TV are going to be looking to pressure onto last right now. And they don't really have the players to contest it. I mean, we do see a sniper and a heavy coming out for this last point. We do see the Uber coming in from Dicker TV, being able to just stack on that point right now. And that's a really fast round. But we are going to be seeing the third mid fight of the game. We are going to be watching. I want to watch Death this time. I want to see what he does when he gets to the midpoint, see what he does, and just kind of see how he goes about it. Because as we saw them, the last round they did manage to win Dicker TV. So I am kind of curious to see what happens right now. He's going to be getting to this midpoint, just spamming some stickies straight over the crates, trying to do a bit of damage. He's going to be trying to spam out the ramp as well, trying to pressure into those scouts. Doing a bit of damage to Hilldrift, but Hilldrift manages to escape and get some heals from his medic. Some stickies going up on top of the crates to the soldiers, trying to do something about those, but nothing really comes out of that. He's going to be trying to pressure down through ramp room, taking down the scout right there, and just going to be pressuring out the demo and the medic through yard. Demo man taking a lot of damage right now, but the demo man somehow manages to get away. No, he does go down Hilldrift, and it's just Furbo and How High Is the Sky left alive for the Furbo Pandas.
Yeah, you can see that was Dicker TV there, getting really aggressive, getting onto crates. Lots of them were really low on health, but they did manage to outDM the Furbo Pandas. And right now, they're going to be pushing into last right now with this Uber. They do pop onto the point. All the blue players are swarming onto it, and that is another quick round there by
GG.
Dicker TV. And that's GG.
Yeah,
because
TV
it
getting
was...
to the 5 points.
Yep, it was 3-2 when they stopped the second half, and it finishes right now on 5-3 if I've done my basic maths correctly.
That was a really good game. I mean, they've really stepped up those last 2 rounds, and really, I don't know what, like, Furbo Pandas managed to switch out some plays to get their full roster, but I mean, Dicker TV just really advantagized over the players.
Yeah, the Furbo Pandas did look a lot stronger. Especially considering that they've just had like almost all of a season of playing together. Wait, have they played all the matches in the ETF2R? I don't know, I need to double check that. But like, I thought they would have had the teamwork advantage over a mixed team, but I guess not, because they didn't have a full roster.
No, all I know is that was an incredible game.
So we should be back with you for a third match sometime soon. And yeah, join us in a bit as VanillaTV cover the ESA one-day cup.
Don't go anywhere.